Alright guys, welcome back to Urge. This one's going to be a little bit different. I built my first PC ever just here this last week. So here's some of the components that are in it. So it was a really interesting process, a lot easier than I expected it to be. I did a lot of research though, and you have to have a lot of patience if you haven't built a PC before. Try to look through the manual, especially for the first time. I was trying to figure out like, okay, where do all these RGB headers plug in, and like how am I going to daisy chain these all together, and how many fans can I put on one daisy chains. It's like there's a little bit of stuff I had to look up to make sure I wasn't going to blow up anything, but for the most part it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, and it was a lot of fun and super satisfying when you finally put everything together and you boot up the BIOS for the first time. It's glorious. But yeah, so I wanted to make it special, do a little bit extra, so I was like, if I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna throw some RGB in there. Got the whole Asus Aura Sync thing going on, so a lot of the parts have a lot of colors and everything, so it looks really cool. I know some people are think that's really stupid. Some people think it's amazing. I just thought if I'm gonna make a PC, I might as well make it look cool too. So yeah, I'll do some clips and everything and show you guys what it looks like, the final build and everything. It runs really well. Overall, I think it turned out really well. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys some shots of the PC running and just kind of give you an overview of the parts and stuff that I used to build it. Alright, so I'm just going to do a quick run through of the parts. Got your power supply right here, the EVGA 850 G3 gold certified power, A plus gold, yeah, it's a good power supply. Then I have my SSD right here, the 512 gigabyte 970 Pro. It's M.2, so it plugs right in there really easily. And it goes really well with the motherboard, which I have is the Maximus X code from Asus. And it has a nice little heatsink on there that works really well with the M.2 drives. And then I have the Core i7 8700K. It's nice. And I have some RGB fans because the cooler that I got didn't have RGB fans on the actual cooler. The cooler itself right here, the Captain 240X RGB, has RGB in the inside part, but the fans that blow on the radiator and into the motherboard area were not RGB, so I got some fans there to update that, so it just all looks, uniform. Like I said, the motherboard there, case is the H500P white mesh. The original version of this was black and it had a glass cover. People were complaining about the airflow and everything, so Cooler Master, what they did is they remade an updated version with the mesh front covers, which gets a lot more airflow into it. But yeah, I really love the white too. It has a nice little white splash. That's also why I got the white AIO cooler for the CPU. It has a little white splash in the middle of the black motherboard. Then I got this bad boy right here, the GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, VR ready. This thing is glorious. I will tell you, it does not disappoint in any way, shape, or form. And lastly, I have the TridentZ RGB. It's two 8 gigabyte RAM slots for a total of 16 gig. And then of course, the last thing, which like I said, just came in a regular cardboard box. It's sealed in plastic. It's very, all these things have nice, packaging, but this, it's a SSD hybrid. So it's a hard drive, but it's not quite SSD. It's like a hybrid between the two. It's kind of a strange thing, but 2 terabyte there for that. But again, got the solid state for the primary operating system and games and stuff. And then when that gets full, then you move on to the storage, 2 terabytes. for the hybrid. So it'll still run faster than a regular hard drive apparently, but you know, again, it's secondary storage. And that is the FireCuda 2 terabyte hard drive SSD hybrid thing. Yeah, I'll put a link to all of the different parts in the description below anyway, so you guys can check those out. I really liked the build overall. I think it went really well. Did a bunch of research beforehand with some friends and stuff, talking about them, trying to get their opinions on stuff, and also, you know, Amazon, going through all the Amazon reviews and everything, trying to find the best things. Look at also through like PC Part Picker, where you can like kind of pre-build a PC and see if all the components work together well. I'll probably put a link to that below if you guys don't know what that is. But yeah, overall, really great experience. If you haven't built a PC before, I would highly suggest trying to do it. It's not as scary as you might think it would be, but it is super satisfying when you finish the whole thing. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for all of our new stuff coming out. I'm going to be streaming a lot more now that I got this new build. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll just be playing probably a lot of World of Warcraft, Battle for Azeroth, playing some Fortnite. Whenever new stuff comes out, Cyberpunk 2077, ooh, I cannot wait for that. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, just be playing new stuff as it comes out. And I'll talk, you know, while I'm playing, I'll be talking about the game that I'm playing, but also, if you guys want to just chat in the sidebar there, I'll keep, you know, conversation with you guys, and we can talk about D&D, we can talk about Marvel stuff, we can talk about gaming, PS4, Xbox One, PC, Nintendo Switch. I have them all, so I'm always interested in any of the new awesome games coming out, like Smash Bros. Later. Oh man, can't wait for that. But yeah, there's lots of awesome stuff like Spider-Man for PlayStation 4. Looking forward to that as well. But yeah, if you guys want to join the Twitch, put the link for the Twitch below so you guys can go follow that. So whenever I'm online, you guys can come hang out, just talk channel stuff, all that good stuff. But as always, guys, thanks for watching.